Welcome to the feedback of the second week. It has been an intensive week, surely for you, but indeed also for us. But I've enjoyed and learned a lot from each moment of this MOOC. Keep on moving horizontally and vertically. And now I want to look a bit at the module 2, which is an important module because it links horizontal movements and vertical movements, the creation of topography. Let me highlight 3 topics which I think are very important. The first issue is the deformation which we get when a body is shortened or lengthened in the initial stage of deformation. The structures which we develop in this stage accommodate little strain, but you get a lot of them, by which the properties of rocks, such as permeability and porosity, change dramatically. You can see 2 examples in a beautiful anticline in Morocco and in rocks in central Brazil. The second issue is that of topography, and we have seen how very simple physics can explain the most important features of the Earth, from mountains to plains and the sea floor. And we've seen also that changes in thickness, thickening, shortening, and lengthening, thinning, can create vertical movements, accommodating sedimentary basins. The importance of sedimentary basins cannot be overestimated. Most of the people live on sedimentary basins, and most of the resources of the Earth are hosted by sedimentary basins. To understand sedimentary basin, we need to understand 2 main processes. The first one is that of creation of accommodation space. We have mentioned last week the creation of accommodation space. What is here important is that tectonics is key to create accommodation space. The principles are not always easy, and we've seen that the key role is played by the discontinuities, the moho and the lithosphere-asthenosphere boundary. Try to understand these. This is really of great importance. Some of you have mentioned that the load exerted by sediments also plays a role in subsidence, and they are correct. But this role is not so important. If we put some sediments here on top of this basement, we will create some subsidence, but this is not really very much. It's something like 1/3 of the thickness. So if we have 100 meters of thickness of sediments, 30 meters of extra subsidence will be created by the load of these sediments. So the conclusion is that there is no sedimentary basins without tectonics. The second issue which we need to understand is, what are these sediments? Where do they come from? What type of sediments they are? How many sediments do we have? This is something we will be explaining in the 3rd module, which will start tomorrow.